Oh, hi there. Thank you for joining me for another edition of Geggie's Storytime. Today I thought I would read a book to a very special friend of mine named Ruby, who's going to her own very big girls' school right now and learning all sorts of things like the alphabet. Do you know that alphabet song? How's it go? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time won't you sing with me? Actually, do you know what? I know another alphabet song. Before we get to the book, do you want to hear it? Are you ready to get a little wiggles out and dance a little bit? And maybe you can listen to it again sometime at home. Here it goes. It's from my friend Michael. A, B, C. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Simple as do, re, mi. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Baby, you and me, girl. A, B, C. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Oh, simple as do, re, mi. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Baby, you and me, girl. All right, we can get carried away, but why don't we get to the story? I thought I would read this one today, Canada ABC. Let's get to it. You might know it already, but you can help me out. A is for Arctic. It looks white and snowy and cold. I think it's way up high, and I've never been. There looks like there's wolves and certain little foxes and certain little bunnies that live there. Brr. A. A is also for Allie. Do you know somebody named Allie? B is for beaver. Do you have beaver teeth that help you chew crunchy things? B is for beaver, and C is for Canada. Oh my gosh, that's a picture of a map. Can you trace the letter C for me in the sky? Woo, it's a big curve. I live in Canada, and you live in Canada too. We have so much in common. Oh, D. Does somebody like dogs? D is for dog sled. Look at that. The dogs are pulling a little sled. Maybe you can ride one day. Is it summer for dog sleds or winter? Looks like winter to me, doesn't it? What comes after D? A, B, C, D, E. Whoa! E is for beautiful evergreens. Look at all those trees. Are those different seasons? Maybe we've got a little spring, we've got a little summer tree, we've got a little fall evergreen tree, and we've got a little winter evergreen tree. Wow. E might also be for Aaron. Does anyone know anyone named Aaron? F is for flag. Can you wave a flag for me? Wave it around. F is kind of a fun letter to say. You could try it out. F. F is for flag. That's our flag where we live. There was the whole country and all sorts of little different flags too. Maybe you can draw your own flag. That would be a fun activity. A, B, C, D, E, F. G is for goose. What does a goose say? Honk, honk. Are you sure that's not a car? That's a goose? That's funny. G is for goose, and they fly away when it gets to be winter time. Maybe Mummy's a goose. She doesn't like the cold very much. G is also for Geggie. Look at this. Oh, whose daddy likes to play this sport? H is for hockey. Hockey, hockey, hockey. If you put your hand in front of your mouth and say hockey, it makes a hot little breath on your hand. Hockey. Wow, Daddy's such a good hockey player. I is for Inukshuk. Whoa! You stack up stones, you stack them, you stack them, you stack them, you stack them, and make sure that they don't tip over. That's another activity you could do. Can I see a big letter I? It's just straight down from top to bottom. I. J is like an eye with a little smile under it. J is for July. July. That's when there's a big party for Canada. Wow, look at all that red and white and fireworks. Bling, 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 bling. J is for July. J is a good letter. Okay, K is for, boat. That's not just any boat. K is for kayak. Wow, look, he's going down a waterfall. She's paddling. Can I see you paddle your kayak? That looks like fun. She's wearing a helmet. Must be a little bit tricky if you need a helmet to wear. L is for loonie, a shiny coin. That's money. Maybe Mommy can give you a loonie if you sit nicely for this story. M. M. This one's a fun one to trace. Start at the bottom and you go up, down, and that makes the letter M. And M is for maple. That's a kind of tree, a maple tree. That reminds me of something sticky that I like to put on my pancakes. Maple syrup. Maple syrup comes from maple trees. Delicious. N is for Niagara Falls. Those are the kinds of waterfalls, the giant ones that we have in Canada. Maybe you'll visit them one day and put on your raincoat and take a little boat ride through the waterfalls. What do I see on top of the waterfalls? There must be sun and water, and that makes a rainbow. Wow. But what is red doing on the bottom? I thought red was always on the top of rainbows. N is for Niagara Falls. Oh! When you say O, your mouth kind of makes the shape of an O too. O. O is for Ottawa. Does somebody live in Ottawa? I know 2 red-headed girls who live in Ottawa, and a mommy and a daddy in a beautiful house. I think that's you, and I love to visit you there. Let me see you trace your O. Whoa, 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 whoa. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. P is for polar bear, another wintry animal. Wow, he lives on the ice and he doesn't even need skates or boots. Q, Q is for Quebec. Quebec, there are beautiful buildings there and they speak French. Bonjour. Who lives in Quebec? I do. R is for railroad. All aboard, choo-choo, the railroad track. Wow, you can take a train from Montreal to Ottawa to Vancouver. And we know people in all of those cities. That sounds like fun. S is for oopsies. R is also for somebody's name. Whose name starts with the letter R? R-U-B-Y spells Ruby, and we love her. And after R comes S. And S is for stampede. That looks like a big show with horses and cowboys that you can go see. Wow. And that reminds me of another little girl whose name starts with S. That's right, Big Sister Sloanie starts with S. T. I'm going to flip this page around for a totem pole. Wow. He starts at the bottom and he goes higher and higher and higher and higher. Look at the top. That's very magical. You're going to have to look way up high. If you see a real totem pole one day, you're going to have to do this. Whoa. They mean a lot. After T comes U, 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 U is for, uniform. Who knew? We've got sports uniforms like snowboarding and hockey. And we've got Mounties and very important men with little poppies on their jackets that did lots of good stuff. U is for uniform. Maybe you will have to wear a uniform one day to school, just like Mommy had to. V is for voyageur. Oh, excusez-moi. V. Can you draw a V? It's like a slide. It's like two diagonals. We go wee down and wee back up. A V. Voyageur takes lots of trips around the country. Wow. Maybe you'll take a voyage one day. I bet you will. W. W is like two V's squished together. W is for whale. Do you know there are so many kinds of whales? Not just one kind of whale. I see a blue whale. I see an orca whale. I see a beluga whale. I'm going to have to learn more about whales for the next time I read this story. Maybe you'll go whale watching one day. You can do that with Nana and Pops. Is that what you like to call them? And go to Victoria. X. Ooh, X is fun. X marks the spot. Let me see your X. You do this. X. One finger, cross them over. X marks the spot. And X is for explore. Oh, that's just the best thing to do, isn't it? You can explore any day of the week. You could explore your own house. You could explore your own backyard. You could explore at school. You could explore outside. You could explore in the ocean, in a different country, when you're bigger, when you're smaller. I highly suggest going for an exploration. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. We only have 2 letters left. Y is for Yukon. Y. Y is for Yukon. I have a friend who lives there, but I've never been. There's mountains and outdoors. Bring your jacket, it can get chilly. And after Y comes Z. And look at that fun little truck. Z is for Zamboni. Can I see your Z? Ziggin' and zaggin' and ziggin', ziggin' and zaggin' and ziggin', or is it this way for you? Z is for Zamboni. What does a Zamboni do? You drive it on the ice? That's funny. It cleans the ice. It makes it all shiny and clean for hockey players like Daddy. That's the end of the alphabet story. Thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to sing and dance the alphabet with you next time and read about it again and find out what the letters could mean in the next book. I love you and see you next time. Bye.